Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to open an Ascended Heroes Elite Trainer box. I sourced the ones I have, which I'm not going to... Here's your promo. Which I'm not going to open the other three. But the ones I have, I sourced from Cape Fear Games when these first came out. And it was above MSRP, but it was below, it was below, what am I trying to say? Market value, thank you, yes. It was below market value. So, I mean, by a good bit. It was barely above manufactured retail price, suggested retail price. But they got to make some money. I mean, come on. Anyway, so anyway, we're going to take a look at this, and I'm going to go through fast the part that you should already be familiar with, just in case you don't know. But one of my favorite parts besides the cards is this, because if you're trying to complete a set, it makes it real easy. You know, you can put this in a binder. They're numbered. If you're missing a card, you know which card, you know, so... There's the regular cards, and then at the end, they get with the special illustration rares and all that stuff. Anyway, so that's why I like the book. We'll open that and put this out of my way. So these things, which I'm going to throw away, I don't know if you knew this or not. If you've not ever bought one, then you don't know. But, I mean, you could make a little poster out of that if you wanted to. You could... If some kid wanted to cut that out and put it on the wall, they could. You know, it's just the, you know, whatever. Anyway, so this, you know, it's one of the first ones that had the little new plastic. This is the way they do it now, the little plastic thing. So here are the card sleeves. I don't really use those, so I'll probably give those away to some kid. Here is the coin. Same thing, although it's pretty cool. A little Dragonite, I guess that is. Yeah. Okay. And here is our promo. And it will come with, oh, here you go. If you want to do that, there's your, you know, code card. It comes with, come on, open up. It comes with dividers. You know, if you're trying to divide your set, like if you're going to store them, like if you're going to store them in that, then you can use the dividers for that. So, you know, that's what your dividers look like. Yeah. Anyway, so put that there, and I'm going to sleeve this a lot better. But first, let me just... I need some of these. I'm going to put that right there. This gets on my nerves. The fact that I'm trying to get these out. Anyway, so I got them. All right. I'm just going to put this in a regular penny sleeve for right now. But you know what? I'm going to do it the hardcore way here so that I can show you. I get a perfect fit sleeve and put it on top. This is what I do with my pretty big hits. So I'll put it upside down there. You guys can just, by the way, if you're not interested in any of this, you just want to see what I got. If you fast forward to the end, I'll show you my hits. Anyway, but please like and subscribe. So there's the double sleeve thing, and then I'll take a top loader. So we had the perfect fit, and then we had the penny sleeve. And now we'll put it in the top loader. And I usually end up doing this with anything that is above a regular hollow or regular reverse hollow. And if it's just a regular hollow or reverse hollow, I'll put it in just a penny sleeve. So this is just your energy cards. Nothing to see there, really. Here is your dice. This is pretty cool looking. I like the colors. You know, that's cool. Yeah, made in China. There's your little, whatever the heck that thing is. Anyway, so there's that. And then this is the star of the show right here, the 9 booster packs. So, and what we want to get here is the Super Giant Catastrophe money, big time thing. One of the top hits is a Gengar, and I'd love to get it, but it's so expensive. I'll probably end up selling it because it's over $1,000, which is just redonkulous for a card that's relatively new. I mean, Ascended Heroes is one of the better last 4 or 5 sets, but still. So there's that. Let's see what we can, I'll guess it's blue. Oh, red. Okay. So we'll see what we got here. And I'm not even going to sleeve anything unless it is above a regular. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to put that there. I did get a like an art rare or a secret art rare or something like that. So there's that. So, but what I'm going to do to begin with is I'm going to sleeve these better, but immediately I'm just going to put them in penny sleeves. Right? And this one I'll end up triple sleeving like I did that other one. Even if it's only $1, I don't even know how much these are till I look them up. I know it's not one of the top 2 or 3 hits, but my guess would be is around $5, but I don't know. And I'm going to end up sleeving it better, but we're here to see how many hits we can get. Probably 3 or 4 out of 9 packs, I'm hoping. Heck, that'd be great with getting a God pack. And what that would entail is, if it's heavier than all the other packs, sometimes it has nothing but art rares in it. But it's very rare to get those. Oh, man, I should have guessed. I was going to get, I guessed blue last time. I don't know if I was going to guess it that time, but anyway, let's see what we got. I like that they have the little trainer in the corner. They started that with the, what you call it? I forget what it's called. Little trainer card things. It was a few sets ago. It's late, so my brain's not functioning great. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. It's the set where all the trainers are not that popular of a set. Journey Together, that's what it is. Journey Together, I think, is when they started that. Well, they may have had it a long, long time ago, but that's where they started it in the modern era. So, yeah, okay, yellow. Nope, red. Oh, and it is, you know, a hollow. So I'll actually, you know, put a penny sleeve on that. Anyway. See what we got. If we got anything good. I may end up, no we didn't. I may end up opening my Focused Fighters Premium Collection. I got 2 of those at Sam's. But if I do, I will be making a video of it for sure. So I don't know if I'll do that. You know, a lot of the problem is with all these scalpers is there's so much money in Pokemon that I just about can't afford to open it. Anyway, I mean, you know, if it's, I mean, you know, I got to be able to justify opening the product because it costs so much. Or even if I didn't buy it for that much, like if I got it really cheap, like at a retail store or something, or I waited in line to get it at Sam's, like the Focus Fighter thing, if it's going to balloon in price to 4 or 5 times what I paid for it, yellow, nope, fighting, then I just about have to just keep it and eventually sell it because that's a lot of money. Anyway. Okay, well, that's EX Mega Audio, something like that. Okay, cool. Let's see. Have I bet? Yeah, I have. I'm going to just penny sleeve them because it's faster. And then I'll go back and anything above a reverse or a regular holo, I'm going to triple sleeve. Just because one of the reasons I do that is you can argue whether it's worth it or not for like a simple EX is for the $1 or 50 cents or something, is because so many times I've tried to complete a set, or I've tried to get a card and people list them on TCG Player or sell them even at a legitimate local game store, and yellow, and nope, although it is hollow. It's not near mint. It's not close to near mint. And even when it's a good LGS, the reason why you get junk and not near mint when they call it near mint, and they're not trying to be a crook, what's the problem is, I like Ghastly. The problem is that, oh, nice. That's a real good one. I mean, I don't know how expensive it is, but I like that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, the problem is they'll buy a couple thousand cards from somebody, and then they don't have time to go through every single freaking card, man. So, you know, they'll shuffle through it, and everything looks near mint, and so those just sort of very quickly. I'm definitely putting that in a pretty decent. I got to look that up. I don't know. I don't know. I would guess, oh, this is the set that has 20 or 30 really great cards. So I'd say it's at least a $30 card. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, they just, you know, it ends up not being that great of a conditioned card, unfortunately. I wish it was. It's not. This is trash again. There we go. So, but if you're buying stuff, particularly off a TCG Player yellow, nope, again, I want near mint stuff. Almost always, and I'm going to want my money back and send it back or give you bad feedback or whatever, because near mint's near mint, and if it's not near mint, it's not near mint. That's how I see it. I know it's, you know, hard to sell. One thing if I end up selling on a channel or something, what I'm not going to advertise it as anything except pack fresh. What does that mean? This. That's what it means. This. If I opened the pack and immediately put it in a penny sleeve, then it's pack fresh. Doesn't mean it looks pack fresh. I mean it is pack fresh. Now, could it still be lightly played technically? Yeah, if it has like a printing defect, or if it came out of the pack with a little dent or something. I mean, that's, you know, what can you do? But pack fresh means it. Hold on. It's all in my mind. For a minute, I thought it was heavier. Maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, you could weigh them out, I guess, but you really can't tell unless you're looking for a God pack, which is all art rares or all full or something. And those are extremely rare. Let's see, red. Nope. All right. And again, I'm going to shuffle through my hits at the end, and we will take a look at them. And I'm doing that basically. There's a EX, a good EX. I'm basically doing that for the people that didn't want to sit through all this mess, but they did want to see at the end what kind of hits I got. So that way they'll know. Although it's going to take me a minute because I didn't sort them, but I'll be able to flip through them pretty quick because I don't worry about messing up the good cards because I've put them at least in a penny sleeve, so I can kind of pull them out real quick. I'm not going to count the regular hollows and the regular reverse hollows as a hit, but I do count the EX as a hit, even if they're not worth much. So yellow. Oh, blue. All right. I just about forget what the major hits are, except for there's a really nice Gengar. That's a hit. And we're down, I think we're down to our last pack. Although, yeah, I do like the fact that these reverse hollows have the little Pokeball in them, so that's cool. That's like a better regular hollow than usual, in my opinion. And I'm going to sort these quickly and come up with the hits to show you at the very end. Although if you've stuck with me, you know what the hits are already because you saw me pull them, but just giving you an opportunity. Red. Nope, didn't get one in the whole thing. Didn't get one right, but sometimes that happens. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, there's a hit, I think. Oh, might be a regular rare. Or I mean a regular hollow. Might be a regular hollow. No, I did get an EX. So that's, you know, maybe $1. I don't know. But hey, it'll count as a hit, in my opinion. So, we're going to separate these out. Now this one, take a look. You see the little stars? That's cool. It's not just your regular, average, everyday, shiny majigga-doodle bob. All right. So, hold on. Come on. You can do it. Let me get these. Come on. Yep. And I'm not. I'll worry about how they're turned in a minute. Yes. Let's separate these a little. All right. What do we got? I'm gonna. I should have done these better, but what are you gonna do? Too late now. So we'll take a look at. And you tell me what you think the best hit is. I'll tell you what I think. I'm pretty sure we can probably agree on it, but all right. And then we'll count how many hits we got. I think it was pretty decent. I'm not even counting these as hits. There we go. I'll still call this a major hit, even though it's probably... I'm having to guess on the price, even though I'm probably going to guess it's around $30. I don't even know. I could be wrong. Could be way off. But I know it's not one of the top 2 or 3 hits, so... Which is super money. Yeah. Let's see what we got. All right, now I could have conceivably missed one, maybe, but didn't miss a big one if I did. So here we go. We had the, hold on. We had the first doggone pack. I got this, I think. So that's cool. Molly or whatever. That's pretty awesome. And there's a EX. Another EX. Another EX. And this is my best card. I like the way this is. So the English cards have a foreign language here, probably Japanese. And then the Japanese cards have the same thing, but they have the English. Like it would say Mega Dragonite or something like that, probably. Anyway, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, please like and subscribe. At some point relatively soon, I may open 1 or 2 or both or all of the Focused Fighters Premium Collection, but this was just giving me an opportunity to... Oh, here it is. Is that it? Oh, no, that's the promo. That's the promo. Don't want to miss that. That was the promo out of there. So I'll be keeping those in here, and then eventually, if I'm going to make a partial set, which I'll never finish the set because I'm not paying $2 grand for a card, I'll make a little... a little binder and it'll have some holes in it, but whatever. All right, thanks guys.